Hi everyone, hope everyone is doing fine. I'm back again to give a review on Light Life sausage, which I did like a couple of vlogs back, but this time I made it with sauce. And I wanted to tell you how it tastes with the sauce on. Last time I made it was with a sausage bun. I just cooked it in a pan and I put it on a sausage bun. I think I ate some without the bun to tell you how good it was. And this time, like I said, I made it with sauce. I'm going to eat it with the sauce and also make ziti with sauce. So I'll show you what the ziti is, which most of you already know what that is. And everything's vegan here. And this is the sausage, and this is the sausage that's made with sauce. First I made it in a pan, cooked it like that, and then it was thrown into the sauce. And I was kept there for a while. I went to the park and came back, and I'm gonna review this now. And this is what the box looks like. The sausage comes in. Light Life, plant-based sausage, Bratwurst. I've been wanting to get the Italian one, but I couldn't. I don't see it, so I guess last time I did a review on it, it was Bratwurst too. And maybe one day, if I ever get the Italian one, I'll give a review on it. We'll see if they ever get it. But I'm going to give a review on the ziti and sausage. First, I'm going to start with the sausage before the ziti and give you my review on it. I'm going to start eating it while it's hot. Cut a little piece off. Dip it in the sauce. The sauce is supposedly vegan. And it's pretty good. It's not bad. The sauce makes it taste even better. I cooked it in a pan just so it could, has more of a cooking taste to it than just to throw it in like that, because I don't like it when it's not done. And it tastes pretty good. It's not the greatest tasting one without the bread, but it tastes good with the sauce. It don't taste like exactly meat. Like last time I enjoyed it better with the bread. And I pretty much cooked it in the pan, made it sort of a dark brown, whatever else, cooked it all around to make sure that, it don't taste raw. But I'm still sort of tasting it in the middle. But it's pretty good, it's not bad. Yeah, I like that piece better. It was good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I gotta be honest. I'm not gonna say it's very, very good or excellent. It's good. It's good. It's not bad, though. I'm gonna start my ziti. Yeah, the macaroni's good. The sauce, everything's good. Good. Not bad. But with the sauce, if you have the sausage, it'll taste better. Probably in Italian bread. If you put it in between Italian bread and eat it like that with sauce, it probably tastes a whole lot better. It's not bad. There's skin that this comes with skin on it. These sausages, and I take it off because I don't think I'm gonna like the skin on it. This is the second time I had the Light Life sausage, and so I don't know if I'm gonna really like with the skin on or not. But I'll take it off just just because I guess it may not be too bad for you to to put in your body, but I try to keep it down to a minimum. Or keep putting anything that I don't necessarily need my body to digest. It's not bad though. It's good though. I mean, for meat lovers or whatever, they said some people may love it and some others say they don't really like the taste of it, but it's acceptable. And like I said, if you put it in between a sausage bun or Italian bread, it'll taste much more better. Have some more ziti with it. And here's the ziti. Yeah, the ziti and the sauce is really good. There's no doubt about that. I would say I'll give it 3 to 3/4 stars. It's good. After this, by 5 o'clock, I start my fast. I don't know if those who are watching never seen my little vlogs in that. I do usually 75-hour fast. In the beginning, I could be first part of the year, half of the year, I did like dry fast where I didn't even drink water. But since July started, it got so hot that I couldn't take it anymore. I ended up drinking water, and now I'm drinking water during my fast. So it's 12 o'clock I start, and I ended Wednesday 8 o'clock, and I'll eat it whatever. Here's more sausage. I hope everybody's doing fine today. It's not really hot out today. It's like I put on long pants today for the first time since the summer. I mean, I was wearing shorts since before the summer started, and this is the first time I put on long pants since beginning of June, I think it was. I wasn't sure to still wear shorts or what, and I went with the long pants. I'm around here for Bobby and the Strays, and I dropped by Thursday. You have to go and see Rambo Less Blood, and there's Bobby said, "Aren't you cold like that?" Because I was wearing shorts. It was sort of, cold out that day, last Thursday. Yeah, I was cold, but I put up with it. The sausage is not bad. I think if you had to compare the Beyond sausage, last time I think I said the Beyond sausage and the Light Life sausage relatively on the same length of tasting, like on the same level of tasting. And I would think the Beyond sausage is a few percent better if that. They have the Bratwurst, called original Bratwurst, and this is called Bratwurst. But I think the sausage is better. I will have to make them together one day and just to see. But it's not bad if you cook it right, cook it long enough. It has that taste in it where I don't know if the right word is called a clay taste, whatever you call it. But I mean, besides that, it's good. It's not bad. I gotta be honest. I'm not gonna say, oh, it tastes really good, and you ain't gonna taste it. I'll be lying. I gotta tell you how it is before you buy it, or if you do taste it, you may be tasting the same thing. If you don't, you say it's not delicious. That's good. That's good. But I tasted, even if that's why I cooked it in the pan, because I didn't want to throw it in the sauce, like I said prior, because I don't want to have that taste. And it's still sort of tasting it. But it's good though. It's not bad. I say put it in a eat it with Italian bread in it, and you won't taste it as much. But cheese on it, tomatoes, and it'll disguise it even better. This is my ziti. So what else goes we talk about today besides this? I was listening to some Dr. Kepler. He's, I guess, a holistic doctor. So I'm not sure what kind of doctor he is, but you can find him on YouTube. His name is Dr. Kepler, if I got that right. He's saying why, he was asked why some people go back to eating meat, animal meat. Well, he says because some of it has to do with social reasons. And other reasons is some people just aren't making a creatine or carnitine for their body right away. Like most people could start right away to make their own, creatine, carnitine to build muscles and protein and all that stuff. And some people, they ate meat all their life from their infancy until adulthood, and they decide to become vegan one day. Their body just can't, adjust to it, and they're craving meat. And then going back meat, I said, oh, they feel so great eating meat because their body just, took the animal meat, the collagen and creatine and whatever else the meat gave them, and it says the vegan don't work. You just gotta start slow. He said you gotta start slowly, not just that expression, cold turkey. Start, don't give me up right away. Start slowly. And actuality, I did it slowly in a sense where when the first 5 years I didn't eat beef, but I was still eating chicken. And I mean, I didn't really eat fish. I don't like fish that much, but chicken, fish, eggs, milk, and so on, like that. After the 5 years were over, I didn't eat chicken anymore or fish. I just wanted to become at least a vegetarian, but not realizing the chickens and cows are still treated like they were nothing. And then, about 4 years ago, I wanted to become vegan instead of staying vegetarian. So I gave milk and eggs up. I wasn't sure if I was going to stick with it. I didn't write the date down exactly when I started because, like I said, I wasn't sure where I was going to go with it. And ever since then, I stuck with it. There was mistakes made where someone told me this vegan, there's egg whites in it and stuff like that. Of course, there was mistakes made in it. But you got to catch it before you go eating the same product for 20 years and then you realize you weren't really vegan all this time. At least, consciously you thought you were vegan, but subconsciously you weren't vegan because you're eating the stone. I mean, who knows what even today, no matter how much we try to make sure we don't eat meat, so some people just may be lying or mistaken. When we go in restaurants saying the bread is vegan and it's not. So, you got to be careful with that. But like I said, for you to if you want to go vegan, you might have to start slow so your body could make carnitine and creatine so your body could adjust to being vegan. So I guess if that's, why it worked with me, because I took it so slow, not realizing about the carnitine and creatine. But maybe if I stopped, totally when I was giving meat, the beef up at the time where I didn't eat chicken, eggs, and milk, maybe I still would have got locked out and didn't need it. But like I said, if it's not working for you, don't say you failed in it. You could succeed in it if you give yourself a chance of taking it slow, like maybe eat meat once a week. If that's what you want to do. If you can't stand eating meat, I can understand. So eat eggs, drink milk, maybe. That's all you need for now, and eventually you'll move off it. If you're allergic to milk, I could understand. If you're allergic to eggs, I could understand. Maybe there's other ways you could do it. But one way you could become. I believe everybody could become vegan. I mean, not. There's this other doctor, Dr. Moore, says where all Homo sapiens are really fruitarians. So how can we say, oh, you're not omnivore or carnivore, whatever you want to call yourself? It's not true. I could believe that we're all fruitarians. It's just your body ain't adjusting to it, right? And you just gotta give it a chance. And there could be other factors too why you're not, your body isn't adjusting to veganism, where you get meat up and you just gotta have your meat. It could be other reasons too. Maybe you need to clean your system out because you don't need to. You need to maybe put so much protein in your body from meat that's how your body's getting to it. And by being vegan, you don't get all that protein necessarily, which you don't necessarily need anyway. So you go on fasting, and the other doctor I mentioned, Dr. Kaplan, says he's all for people fasting, but like once a month, not all the time. Like don't stay on long periods of fasting because it's hard on your kidneys, hard on your bones, hard on your liver. And you just he's for like stay on it for about 5 days and then go off it, and then you eat the what you should eat, vegetables, fruits, and healthy stuff. It said he said the Dr. Kepler said the real magic behind fasting is going out of ketosis. When you're going ketosis, not when you're fasting, it's not the magic isn't there. The real magic for your body to make those new white cells and rebuild your immune system is when you go back on food after 4 or 5 days. Like, after 4 or 5 days, if you're eating fruit and vegetables or whatever else, even if you eat a piece of bread, I don't recommend it. But I mean, I say if you eat after 4 or 5 days, you do fasting, or even 3 days, which is good. Eat something healthy, whatever that is, a vegetable, if it's a salad, or a piece of fruit, whatever that is, apple, oranges. But give yourself a chance. I fast every week for 3 days, 75 hours, to be more exact. I was thinking going on 4 days, but it just seemed like it was too much for me. I just decided to go off, make it Wednesday at 8 o'clock after 75 hours of fasting and stick with that. I don't know. I keep saying that I want to do 4 days. But it seems like it's just too much. I don't know. Maybe one day. But at least I'm surprised I'm even stick with it every week for 75. I started doing this 75 hours. I started doing this since last year, November 4th. So next month, it'll be 1 year. Some people can't believe I could do 3 days because they can't even do 3 hours without eating. Meanwhile, you really could do it. If I could do it, you could do it. I believe you could do it. Now, I'm not going to say you could do it right away because you build yourself up. Start with 16 hours, 24 hours for a few months. Then do 48 hours. And after a year or so, do it like that. I build myself up to the point where I could take this, I guess. I don't think I could have did it, right off, as far as I know. It'll be actually, I think it is actually 2 years now that I've been dry fasting every week, but I started with 48 hours, and like in a few months I moved it to 51 hours. And then last year, November 4th, I decided to make it 24 more hours, which after 51 hours, which brought up to 75 hours. So don't try to do it like 3 days of fasting. It may be too hard for your body at first. You got to build up to it. I'm not saying you can't do it. If you could do it, good for you. Yeah, the sausage is good, but it has that clay dough in it, whatever you call it. I taste it. I don't like too much of it, but it's not bad. You could at times eat it. I mean, it's not something you want to eat all the time, but when you're vegan, I mean, if there's other sausage you like, the Beyond sausage, get that one if you like it better. I just enjoyed the last time when I did the other vlog about this, the Light Life sausage, because it was in bread, and it tasted better with the bread. Even though I ate one piece or two on the side of it, and I thought it was good, but this time it seems like it tastes the clay more, or whatever the taste I don't like in it. But I'll give it like 2 3/4 stars of how good it is. I'll give you that. If you taste it, some people might give it a lower score. I could understand. Like I said, the sausage is good, but it's not something you're gonna eat all the time. But I mean, you're gonna find out for yourself if you like it or not. Some people may love it, and some people won't love it. Like I said prior. But I think I like the Beyond sausage better. I gotta make them both someday together and see which one's good. My father says he likes it a lot, so I don't know. It was good though. It's not something like, you don't like it that much, you'll throw it away. The rest. If you made I made 2 packages today. It was 8 sausages. I'm not gonna throw them out. I'll end up eating them. But in the future, I may try to get the Beyond sausages. We'll see though. And this ziti is pretty good. The sauce. Yeah, just to remind you, staying ketosis is, according to Dr. Kepler, it's not no good for you to stay in that, months and months of it. ketosis, because like I said, it's hard on your kidneys, liver. It stresses your bones out, because it's a lot of acidity or low acidosis. That's what he said, and I don't think you should do that. Just try to go on ketosis, like you could go on ketosis like within 48 hours, and then after 4 or 5 days, go out of it and eat something healthy. I mean, he recommends ketosis only once a month. If you're gonna want to go, like, says, oh, you want to lose weight and want to do it more than once a month, you could do it once a week, but go out of it like, after 4 or 5 days. But you're eating low carbohydrates and you got, because your body going ketosis, or you do a fasting, where you just drink water. I think I think I go on ketosis within 24 hours because I don't eat nothing. In actuality, maybe I'm wrong, but I do all this fasting for the last 2 years or so. I don't really feel that arthritis in my body like I was feeling it back then. And it seems like maybe it went away, or I don't know what went. I guess my body made the newer cells, and it healed it to a point. I don't know if it's true, but that's how I feel. But to end it, before I shut this, I'm not gonna finish this eating because I told you how good it was already. But I'll give it to end it. It says the light life source. I think it's sort of good, but it's not something. If you're gonna have that taste in your mouth, in your mouth when you're eating it, it's not something you always want to get. But I mean, you'll eat it still. Or if you have the packages in your freezer or refrigerator, you're not gonna throw them out. You're gonna probably eat them because it's not that horrible. It's good enough. Like I said, I'll give it 2 3/4 stars, like that. Maybe some people give it less, like I said, or more, but I'll give it that range. And the ziti was good, and with the sauce was really good. All right, so that was my opinion on it, and I hope you enjoyed it. And this is the last bite I'll take before I shut it yet. I want to thank you for listening if you went this far, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and hit that bell so you know when I'm putting a vlog out about vegan food, whatever else I'm doing. Okay, like I always say, think positive because it matters. You think negative, you don't want to do nothing in your life. And I was even told that. I even feel like that if I'm thinking negative. You think positive, you want to do more and more positive things and live your life. And you'll be happier. And the good things will happen for you. All right? Okay, until then, bye. And thanks for watching.